All right, we're checking out the only game where you can have the entire internet battle to the death in order to find out who's left standing. It's WorldBox. Internet culture is so important at this point in life, I decided to have it murder itself. So here was the plan. I became an expert using about 15 minutes of internet research in order to find out what 4 of the most commonly used internet cultures are. Don't blame me, blame your friends on Reddit. What we have is gym bros, crypto bros, gamers, and trolls. I have created 4 vaguely equal squares. They're equal by the GrayStillPlays metric system, and we will now create species on each of these 4 squares that represents the internet cultures. I'm then going to advance time, and we're going to see who ends up murdering one another and who ends up surviving in the end. The gym bros are gonna be dwarves, because dwarves are the race I would think most likely to make a protein bar. Oh, see, master craftsman, crafting protein bars. Now with the very first dwarf, we're gonna make some traits, then we're gonna clone him. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, battle reflexes, that sounds good. Evil. I guess this depends on whether or not you're, like, cutting or bulking. Bulking. Psychopath! Oh, I got plans for this trait. I'm gonna go with savage, bloodlust, giant, strong. Sunlight is lethal to them. I almost think about giving this to a gamer. I say that as a gamer. I'll leave minor on there. Manual labor is good. I'm giving them stupid because they need some negative traits. You may be like,
Gray, isn't bloodlust a negative trait?
Not at all. Conflict fuels their very soul. How does that sound negative? Oh, look at that, right? I totally missed that. Look at that, protein. I know it says flesh eater. It doesn't say human flesh. All right, now that we have this, clone, go. For crypto bros, I've got to go with elf. It says superiority complex. I asked a friend of mine if they had to describe crypto in the best way they could in the fewest amount of words, and they said crypto is basically like getting kicked in the groin as a profession, and every once in a while you get paid for it. You never know how much you get paid. Sometimes it's a little bit, sometimes it's a lot. I'm gonna give them the genius trait because there's a lot of intelligence involved and absolutely no loyalty. Ambitious, that sounds good. We'll throw deceitful in there. Evil. You know what? Some of these traits I think are gonna be really good to interact. Greedy, sure. I'm gonna go with strong-minded because it takes a lot of will in order to get kicked in the groin for a great length of time. I'm gonna go with lucky. I'm gonna leave soft skin on here because I think it's funny. Don't worry, crypto bros. You will have a high fertility rating. A symbol of wealth. Golden teeth. Sure. I'm gonna give them the ability to run away very fast. All right, that looks fantastic. Multiplication. Go! Gamers are obviously humans. Obviously, all gamers need glasses. The ones that don't need glasses are lying to you and they need contacts. Yeah, whatever. I'll throw wisdom in there. Hot-headed for the ragers. Actually, I'm gonna leave paranoid in there too. Lustful. I'm gonna give gamers the heart of wizard because if there's anyone that would like cut up a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and use it as a cereal to eat, it would be gamers. I'm gonna put some very like conflicting physical things in here. I'm gonna use this, but I'm also gonna use this. Where's like something that shows that you're able to game for 12 hours at a time because there's a raid going on. Yeah, Titan's lungs, stamina 1000%. As a gamer, you get flamed a lot. I'm gonna give him fireproof because you're used to being told that you're terrible and you should have never been born. Deflection! All right, that looks good. Congratulations, trolls, you're in luck. You get to be the orcs. It's the closest thing to a troll. Okay, the fact that the trolls got genius and stupid together is incredible. How can you have both of these traits? I'm incredibly happy with a lot of the ones here. Eagle-eyed, sure, you gotta be able to point out people's flaws at a glance. Along with short-sighted. The internet troll auto-generator here gives the most oxymoronic traits you can possibly get. I love it. Hold on, can you have honest and deceitful? Ah, I will put strong-willed in there, though. Night child, sure. Savage, sure. Bloodlust, probably, yes. I'm gonna go with agile and tough. Oh, I missed a very important one. Psychopath. I'm gonna put poisonous in there too. You wouldn't want to eat the trolls. And clone them. Now that we are ready to roll, we can see the kingdoms being created. Kingdoms such as Uo. Real quick, who made Uo? Ah, of course. It's the Crypto Bros. Now the real question is, who is the first one that's going to learn how to cross the water? Everyone is separated by deep ocean, so in order to get at each other, they're going to have to figure out how to make boats and such. Well, I guess unless you have the power of magic, then you can just fly. Look how happy all the Crypto Bros are. I love how all the trolls are just sleeping. Literally, look at them. Like 80% of them are just sleeping. I want to let the lands to get set up a little bit. I do appreciate that everyone is exploring the beaches, except for the gamers. The number one cause in decreasing your KD ratio is melanoma. Stay away from the beaches. I do appreciate that the trolls can just sleep anywhere, including on the beaches. All right, who has progressed the most, I would say? See, this is looking good over here. Got several houses. Okay, the Crypto Bros have built a grand total of almost... Oh, hold on. There's a, you know, got like a little tree hut over here. That's nice. Oh, the trolls are rolling it. There's like forts everywhere. I love that the very first thing that the gamers did was separate themselves as far as possible. Oh yeah, we got like a full windmill over here by the gamer area. That's looking good. Things are kind of staying the same over in the troll region. By the Crypto Bros, we have... I really don't know what they're doing. I have no idea. They're stacking up tons of gold. I guess that makes sense. I honestly don't know what they're planning to do with all this money. And the Gym Bros are growing their protein bars. I have to mention something real quick. I didn't plan this. Does anyone notice that this like kind of mountainous region looks like a very, very deformed Homer Simpson head? You got like the mouth here. Here's an incredible like ultimate alpha chin. And then you have kind of like the deformed head. And then there's the Homer Simpson one eyeball with the little eye. I will say the gamer area is definitely the most colorful and the most separated. Oh, they do have a dock though. Look at this. The gamers right there are the very first people in the ocean. If I had a World of Warships sponsorship right now, that would be where you would put it. Yeah, I don't know. I would say if I was looking at build-up wise, the two that are the most built up are the Gym Bros and the gamers. The trolls and the Crypto Bros are like fine, but mostly they're just like stacking more and more stuff. How do you guys feel about what's going on over here? I enjoy talking with others. Okay. In case you're wondering, the slogan for the Uau Kingdom, it is hold our food. Let me see what the Crypto Bros culture looks like over here. Spear lovers, solitude seekers, youth reverence, reading lovers, okay, attentive readers, animal whisperer, sup dog. That's the subtext. True roots, legacy keepers, the unbroken chain, forest, and bow lovers. Hold on, what are the gamers? Statue lovers, pep talks, youth reverence, expansionists, grand arrangement, stone garden, roads, gossip, that's so true. Hive society, and join or die. I cannot believe how much this fits. All right, trolls, what do you guys got? Happiness from war. Dense dwellings, tiny legends, warriors, ascension, shattered crown, spread out buildings, training potential, fast learners, and weaponsmith. And then for the Gym Bros, we have elder reverence, gossip, weaponry, armor smithing, roads, grand arrangements, hammer lovers, tower lovers, male conscription, bow lovers, and tiny legends. Does anyone else have a port built except for the humans? No one does. Like, no one cares about getting into the water except for the gamers. I love that when you go to happiness, the only thing that like negatively ever happens to the crypto bros is they pay taxes. Had a bad dream, probably about paying taxes. Now I would say if no one ends up, you know, intentionally trying to murder one another after a decent period of time, I'll probably make like a little land bridge that connects all of the different squares just to see who does what. I love how everyone walks in like a single file over here in the Gym Bro area. The Eyes of Ice was founded. You may be like,
But Gray, who is in the Eyes of Ice Alliance?
it's the gamers and the trolls. There's not that many murders going on. I'm curious who had the one murder. Oh, it's the trolls. Congratulations, trolls. You get the honor of having the very first murder. Also, the gamers have big boats. Observing how farmers treated plant life, the pumpkins decided it was time to harvest puny souls. Where did this happen, you might ask? Over in Gym Bro Land. Now, you're gonna notice over here in Gym Bro Land that the pumpkins must be slain. I have a question. After slaying the pumpkins, like, are they edible? This pumpkin has 1,900 hit points. This pumpkin is attractive. What? It's also a psychopath. Come on, Gym Bros. You can do it. There you go. Good job. Okay, a comet with screaming noise. Something has fallen from the sky. It managed to hit almost nothing. What's kind of impressive is it almost landed directly in the middle of the area that I made. All right, so the beaches over here in Gym Bro Land are currently ablaze. Is anyone gonna do anything about that? Here's the gamers. The gamers now have a second dock that they are utilizing to get back and forth. Okay, the dock just got a lot bigger. Something else just blew up. Why does everything bad happen to the crypto bros? Like, they've lost over half of their entire population. Oh, hold on. We got our very first war. Also, the gamers are encroaching upon the Gym Bros territory. I guess this is kind of true because everything in the world eventually becomes a game. Like, you have Gym Simulator. Why go to the gym when you can experience it on your computer? Okay. Everyone ganged up against the Gym Bros. Everyone. The members of this war are all three other cultures. All right, I mean, I guess let's see how it goes. Oh, Wild Mage. Oh, the Wild Mage is on the R of Crypto Bros. He's way up here. He's just shooting fireballs left and right. Oh, setting some areas on fire over here at the top. Now he's just sleeping. In case you're wondering, the gamers are utilizing their cannons to begin blowing up the Gym Bros. They are firing the cannons, and the Gym Bros are, like, burning alive. It's not good. Okay, we just had a comet fall down? Where did that go? On the G. They don't really have a way to defend against this because they never made their own docks or anything like that. Now, fortunately, they did end up blowing up the gamer dock. Oh, look at this. Finally, the Crypto Bros have created their own dock, and it looks kind of sweet. Oh, the trolls have one now, too. How come the people that have not gotten the dock at all are the Gym Bros? Yikes. The pumpkins are back, and they are now over in the crypto area, which is unbelievably bad. Because look at what is happening. There's just fire from the sky. Everyone got melted. Okay, we're down to like less than 100 people in crypto land. That was awful. What are you guys doing that is annoying Mother Nature so bad? Well, probably mining everything that there is. These guys have the worst luck known to mankind. There's a tornado blasting their village. In case anyone's wondering who is breeding the... Wow. Who is breeding the best? The gamers. All right, yep, we got more warfare going on over here. What amazes me is the Gym Bros are being tag teamed by literally everyone, and yet it's the Crypto Bros that are getting absolutely, like, dogged on by just life. The Great Conquest has ended. Lasted for 11 years. All right, we've got the Age of Peace right now. You'll see over in the gamer world. Beautiful crops. Lots of boats. Look at how well things are going. Over in the troll lands, honestly, they're fine too. Mother Nature doesn't have to keep elbow dropping them into the dirt. Oh, the alliance just got dissolved. There's another wild mage, and again, he's just stuck on the letters. All right, we had a comet go down and just obliterate the area where the gamers had landed over in the Jimbro region. Somehow, though, it didn't kill the one gamer that lived there. This dude is dodging every arrow. Like, it is incredible. Look at the dodge skill. Well, we got another war again. All right, gamers versus Gym Bros. I will say the boats that the Crypto Bros have being gigantic silver swans is kind of amazing. We got another kingdom that just declared war. These cultures hate one another. I love that the Crypto Bros have independently declared war on the Gym Bros. I don't know who they're gonna throw at the problem though, because they never have any population. Like, these people cannot breed at all. Now the king just died over in Troll Lands. Okay, we've got another fire in the Troll Lands over here. The other problem in the Troll Lands is they end up fighting amongst each other a lot. And so they have gone from one of the more powerful cultures to almost being completely extinct. The gamers still have the healthiest amount of people, and it's by a lot. How are the wars doing? How many people have been slain? Not very many. Well, over in the Clash of Kings, they've killed like 3 times as many people. We've got another wild mage, and he is going buck wild. He is burning everyone. Oh, the king just got slain. The dude who slayed the king is like 60 feet tall. Look at him compared to everyone else. All right, we got some fighting going on over here. And by some, I mean a lot of fighting. Like, people are just arrowing each other to death. It's the Crypto Bros versus the Gym Bros. And the Crypto Bros are getting absolutely slaughtered. Well, the king just died over in the Crypto Bro area. The trolls are very, very segregated, but very much alive. All right, we've got a new frontal assault from the Crypto Bros. The only problem is they always come out of their boat like maybe like 3 or 4 at a time. And so they kind of get obliterated very, very quickly. Yeah, you'll see there's a little bit of a skirmish force right there, and then they get absolutely rolled. And so when you go to the stats for this, it is so one-sided. 172 deaths from the Crypto Bro side. All right, things have been going on for a little while. So it's time. I shall create the land bridge. Here we go. Here we are. Okay. And then like this. And then like this. All right, boys. Go get them. Oh, yeah. Oh, now we're rolling. Now there's a much bigger force coming in here. Oh, it is absolute bedlam. There is just war. They are currently sieging this town. They were doing pretty good, but they got fought back. Okay, look at this. The Gym Bros have had enough. Now they are invading the gamer territories, and they are sending like the entire population in here. Murder and death. What kind of weapons do the Gym Bros wield? A stone hammer, copper armor, and silver rings. What kind of stuff do the gamers have? A bronze hammer. Wow. Oh, the gamers are kind of getting elbow dropped. Okay, hold on. The gamers are fighting back. Never mind. They were fighting back. They are now dead. If I look at this war, do I even want to know what this looks like for my gamer folks? Oh my God. Yeah, the gamers are, they're not doing good. It's funny that the second I connected the lands, like, you know, I get it, okay? The Crypto Bros don't have a ton of people to throw at the problem. The gamers just rolled on in and died. The gamers are now down to 350 people. The trolls are kind of like sitting this one out. They're just watching from afar. The Crypto Bros are now less than 100 people again. They're trying so hard. Oh, their king just died. They're trying so hard to overthrow this town, and it is just not working. Now, I will say, the combined effort of the Crypto Bros and the gamers have caused the Gym Bros to go under 100 people as well. Now, out of all of the different cultures, it's the trolls that are outpacing everyone. The other king just died. Okay, like every couple of seconds, the Crypto Bro king gets murdered. They've had like 4 kings in the last 2 years. What do you know? There's another king. The Gym Bros have taken over a small part of the gamer lands. No joke, the Crypto Bros and the Gym Bros are just fighting to the death. They're now both under 100 people. The trolls are now easily the most expansive, you know, like numerical race on the entire game. Uh-oh, massive heat wave. That is a terrible thing for the gamers. You can see their population just dwindling. The pumpkins have risen up again. Again! Oh, I think the king of the Gym Bros just got killed by the gamers. This war has been going on for 64 years. There's actually a bunch of wars going on, just all simultaneously. This like non-stop war. 666 deaths. Huh. Look at how many of the gamers have died in this war. That is crazy. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Oh, the Crypto Bros have like 10 people left because their lands are getting smoked right now. This is that one war that just popped up and it's only like a year long. It's the trolls. They saw weakness. They saw weakness for the first time and they decided to go right after it. And look at the attacking population versus the defending population. They're not just beating the Crypto Bros. They're setting the entire landscape on fire. All of it. Look at them. There's 11 Crypto Bros left. Okay, the trolls have now settled over here. I don't know why they decided to settle literally right in the middle of the fire. There's now 8 of them left. There's now 6 of them left. There's now 3 of them left. We are watching the Crypto Bros get annihilated. The Clash of Kings has ended, and the Crypto Bros are the first ones that have been erased from the entire game by the trolls. Yep, there goes the kingdom. Well, no one can use this because it was just on fire the whole time. The little land bridge has just been burning for like an entire 2 years. This heat wave keeps going, and it is slurping the life force out of the gamers. They are now below 100 people. Everyone is below 100 people, except for the trolls, who have like 350. The gamers are now at like 60 people. Well, there goes the royal family. The gamers are starting to drop below 50 people because the Gym Bros are still here. This war has been going on for 90 years. The gamers have lost almost 600 people. I will say, gear fear doesn't exist apparently because they are just throwing bodies at the problem and getting insta-jibbed every time they do. I love that the Crypto Bro area has just been on fire non-stop for like 50 years. Like, it's just been burning. The whole place is in a constant state of fire. You may be like,
Gray, a few more years have passed. Is the lands that the Crypto Bros were once in still burning?
Yep. Still burning. What I find kind of interesting is in the little land bridges that I made, the trolls have occupied all of them. Like, they take up the entire middle one that connects all 4 squares. Oh, God, we got another war. The Gym Bros versus the gamers. This isn't good. Originally, I thought the gamers were going to end up doing quite well, but now they're almost extinct. And the Gym Bros have bred decently well. Well, I shouldn't say they're almost extinct. It's kind of odd because the gamers just moved. They just kind of took this territory over here where everything burned to the ground. We got a lot of kings dying over here. Yeah, the trolls are just chilling out. I mean, they're having a great time. You can see them right over here. Every once in a while, they roll on over, they play some music, and then they murder some gamers. What do the gamers do? They come over, they take over your neighborhood, and they plant a bunch of wheat. Now we got another war going on. I don't know if they want this smoke, though, because they don't have a ton of people left. The Gym Bros and the trolls. Hold our boots, the trolls say. I will say, the trolls are losing kings, like, left and right. You can see there's a pretty decent battle going on over here. And by battle, I mean basically there's two dudes with bows just murdering everyone. Oh, wow. Look at the items. Epic bow, Queen's storm, declining volcano. Oh, never mind. The gamers are multiplying like rabbits. I don't know what happened, but wow. They had a low amount of people. They now have taken up residence on 3 of the 4 islands. I guess they're not really islands because they're all connected. Like 3 of the 4 quadrants. Never mind, it's 4 of 4, and they now have a little village over here in the troll area. Where are the gamers doing so well? There is a lot of death going on right now over in Gym Bro land. Like, it is really, really bad. Also, the gamers are getting absolutely obliterated right now by the trolls. It almost looks like in the end, the trolls are going to end up like overtaking all of internet culture. No joke, the Gym Bros are back down to under, it was like 65 people. There is an infection, I guess, that's kind of like going in and out of existence. It kind of goes up a little bit, and then it goes down a little bit, and then it goes up, and then it goes down. There goes the Gamer King has been murdered. Oh, the gamers don't even exist on their little area anymore. Oh, it's not that the gamers don't exist on their area. The gamers are dead. They're gone. I have to go back to this war. What happened? Oh my God. This was the most deadly war of them all, and it was extremely one-sided. They destroyed the entire gamer civilization. The trolls did. Oh no. All that's left is a few Gym Bros. Man, this infection just won't go away. Most people seem to be surviving through it. There's a lot of infection, but honestly, it doesn't look like that many people are dying. It's not like a zombie thing or anything. The Age of Chaos? Oh, no. Okay. Hold on. Like, almost the entire world died. All right, let me see what's going on over here. We have a war happening? We do. Wait, I just noticed. The trolls have almost been annihilated. Oh, that was it. The trolls did get annihilated. They've been overtaken. The last civilization standing out of all of them ended up being the Gym Bros. I let time go by a little bit more just to see what would happen. The Gym Bros didn't just come back from the brink of extinction and wipe everyone else off the map. They beat the infection, and now they have taken over everything. Well, I guess this just taught us don't skip leg day. Hey, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of WorldBox. Till next time, stay foxy and much love.